Not trying to get. No, trying to
I
get
just lied.
subbed.
I just been live. Okay. Okay. Me should be good now. Let me move my mic so I can see my chat. Yo, chat. Oops, I didn't mean to click that. Yo, what's up, chat? Actually, I'm gonna turn that on. You got falsely banned on minemen. Can I do cat? No, I'm only doing minemen today. All right.
Oh, I don't know about falsely. I'm pretty sure minemen
Yeah,
has like some
minemen
of
is a
the best
great anti-cheat.
anti-cheat.
Yeah. I think they do occasionally false ban though, but it's pretty rare.
Oh,
Okay.
they're a little suspicious with that good anti-cheat.
Okay, wait.
But
I'm gonna leave VC for a bit while I stream. I'm probably gonna join back if you're still in VC, at some point. But I'll be, alone talking to chat for a little bit.
yeah,
All right. See you later.
bye.
Bye bye. Yo, how was my day? My day's good. Just uploaded. I know it's a late stream tonight, but it's all good. Not expecting too many viewers tonight, so that's okay. But chat. I know I'm gonna be repeating this a lot during the stream, but I'm only dueling the same person one time. And the order of the duels are in priority of whoever sends first. So if you send first, but I've already dueled you, then I'm not going to accept it. At least until I get through everybody who's been sending the duels. Because I don't want to duel the same person over and over. Yo, big fan? Yo, what's up? Last one player? Yo, what's up, bro? Go EU? Nah, I'm probably only doing it NA tonight. Only once. Maybe if there's not a lot of people that are sending duels, then I'll duel the same person a few times, but ideally only once. Just so everyone has a chance to play. Over for me when you log on? Sure. Hi? Yeah, what's up, bro? What'd you guys think of the new video? I had a lot of fun making it. Gru's my pretty much best online friend. Is it EU? No, this is NA. Why is my hotbar different in Diamond SMP? Because there's no KB sword. And then there's also water, so I kind of do this thing with like hotbar priority, where if there's water, then my gaps go to 7. And if there's blocks, then those go in 9. But it just depends, situational. Oh, this guy is lucky. Oh, I'm smacking his piggies. What's the IP? It's both in the title of the stream and on the right side of my screen. Please take your name. Deadly Dev 100. I'm assuming you meant to say your name. Why do you join SMPs like Money SMP? I'm actually pretty interested in joining Money SMP. I watched I watched Money SMP for the first time yesterday, and it looks sick, bro. I'm not gonna lie. The events look awesome. Yeah, I'd love to join it, but I think right now I don't upload enough or make like SMP specific content to really get in. Why don't I try to play with DNA lol? I actually made a video fighting DNA. It's a bit older, but it's still there. Do you have any tip for cobwebbing? Let me think. You can look at the bottom of their hitbox, and then... Oh, this guy sent sword. But I'll try and show you here. You're high to 3 SMP, but at high ping. Suck at high ping. Any advice? You could like look at the. You see how I'm looking at the bottom of his hitbox? And go like that. Or you can just stun and then place a web underneath them. High ping advice. You want to take advantage of your high ping and aggro as much as possible. At least when you can. Like, don't aggro if you're down low. But... Any tips for stun webbing? Honestly, I find stun webbing way easier to do when I'm like moving at an angle. Oh, this is cart. Oh, I'm not the cart pro. Uh-oh. Chat, this is gonna be bad. Chat, this is not gonna be good. This is not gonna be good. New Discord tag looks awesome. Thanks, bro. Any tips for stun web practice? I mean, as soon as you see them put their shield up, just go for it. Dude, Theobald? I actually fought Theobald. This is my most viewed video. Do I have a mouse that can double click? Yeah, I do. It's a Model 02 Pro. It's probably the best mouse I've ever got. I don't know how to use carts, so... Oh my god. Yeah, I can't aim. Alright, well I'm gonna be playing all SMP here. Actually, can't I craft a shield? Oh, wait, is there iron? Oh, there's no iron. Wait, is there a shield? No, it's not. It was strength on. Oh my god. That was interesting. Yeah, let me stand next to the minecart with no totem. That's a good idea, guys. Oh. Oh my god, I did it. Actually, I don't know if he placed that, but you know what? I'll say I did it. You cart playstyle? Yeah, bro. Mace. Alright, I'll do Mace. Who is this bot? Yo, what's up, Tyler? Someone is raiding Concord on Loca. Come fast. Bro. You know what? Concord can get raided. I don't like that town anyways. Uh-oh. This guy. I think he knows what he's doing. You made me install Minecraft? That is true. Yeah, I did download Minecraft because of you. Our ping is high NNA. Can you come AS for us? First of all, I don't really know who our is, but I imagine most of my viewer base is NA. It is pretty late, but it's Saturday. Can you do this stuff in mobile Bedrock? No, I cannot. I do not play Bedrock, and you know, mobile is not really my thing. Keyboard mouse warrior. Where's this guy? Do I land this? Oh, I forgot there's multiple totems in this. Oh, he's lagging. I forgot this guy's 200 ping. Or 300 ping almost. Am I the best NA player? At what? In SMP? I mean, in SMP, I would say I'm probably the best NA player. I would say I'm probably the best legit player of all time. Like, overall, even. Can I do a EU? Maybe tonight, if everyone's asking, but... I think most people are NA. It's a bit, like, late for EU people. It's, what, like... 4 AM? Almost 5. How long did it take to me... Whoa. How long did it take to be high tier 1 in SMP? From when I first started playing, it actually only took me like 7 months, somewhere around that time. What do you think about the new Marlo allegations? She's probably cheating. I mean, if she could prove, like, undoubtedly that she's not, then that'd be great to see, but... I mean, I think it's most likely she's cheating. Oh, I forgot you can't do that. Does Gru own me? Yeah, man. I'm tier 3 mace. I peaked at tier 3, but I kind of just got lucky. I'm definitely more like high tier 4 skill, but I think if I were to play mace seriously, then, like for a test, then I would easily get low tier 3. Because, you know, I just, like, dodge, I just mace dodge until their Elytra breaks. Tier boosted? No, not necessarily. Tier list just doesn't accurately represent skill. I might make a video on that. I haven't said this, like, publicly yet, but I am officially retiring from tier lists, like, all of them. Can you double-click on any mouse? No, you can't. Can I have my texture pack? You can look in the description of my newest videos, and you can get, you can download some of my texture packs there. But I'm not using any right now. So if she can prove herself, she's the best MP player. Absolutely, yeah. State of them? Yeah. Well, it's just infested with cheaters. They don't accurately represent skill at all. It's like, equal ping is, like, no skill. Am I good at Clash? I've never played Clash, actually, surprisingly. I know it's the biggest mobile game of all time, right? But I've never played it. Hopefully I can kill him before my pearl lands. Can I get on MC PvP? I'm doing only minemen tonight. Maybe MC PvP another stream. He's not retiring? Oh, okay. I don't know what this crystal hit is. Why is there combo? Oh my god, I can't believe I just lost a Diddy Fart 303. How difficult was it to get high tier 1? It just depends. Like, it was pretty hard, but I practiced a lot. I put in a lot of hours. Played really weird the first time I got it, so... Got clapped by Diddy again? Yeah, bro. Dude, that short was so prime. Accept your duel? I said it at the start of the stream. I'm accepting first duels. What does this guy want? Does he want a screenshot? Forcing 20 MS to spoof is dumb? That's not necessarily what I'm saying. I think, like, at some point, yes. But doing, like, if both are at, like, 20 and 40, then that's weird. But, if it's, like, 60 ping versus 5 ping, that's fair. Because, like, it's such an advantage. But I think, like, both players should get 50 ping for their own region. I think cross region's way better of a standard, and equal ping should only serve as like a tiebreaker if you know, there's an equal scoring cross region. Where can you buy my coaching lessons? You can actually check the description of my newest video. I should tier test in Diamond SMP. I might make a video testing in every sub-tiers mode. What inspired me to make that short? I thought of it in the shower. How much love do you have for UHC? For the game mode, I love the game mode. It's such a good game mode, but playing it in duels and in tier list, it's one of the least fun experiences you can have. It's just like, everyone tries so hard to just like drain, and just like, I don't know, it's not really skill, in my opinion. My favorite anime, probably JJK. I've been watching it, it's been so good so far. I haven't really watched many animes, though. You can't duel me? You can only duel me when I'm out of duels, so... Oh, he said 1 second. Beat you in SMP, KU, audio in Discord. If you win, PayPal me $30. Shit, bro. You can open a ticket in my Discord and yeah, I'll do it. If I win, yeah, we can do that. But I'm not getting on EU right now, at least. Why do you use left hand? I just like the way it looks more. Hate fighting people who are very good off playstyle and lacking mechanics. It's not fun, but at the same time, with that, you can say, like, it depends on the kind of playstyle you're talking about. If someone plays smart and, like, baits you into over-aggroing, then that's not really them playing weird, that's just you playing bad. But at, like, a certain point, you, like, I'll show you what I'm gonna do it to this guy. He is not ready. This guy's not ready for it. I'll show you. Have I played any Stray UHCs? I have not. I heard they're fun, but I've never played them. Oh, I forgot to turn off hitboxes from Mace. I mean, definitely Marlowe. Also, please just spam. There's a stream delay, which is why it might look like you can't duel me when I'm not in a duel. Yeah, so playing like this is just absolute weirdo behavior, so I'm not gonna do that to this guy, because I just have no reason to. But playing like that, you're more likely to win. One, because your opponent's probably gonna give up, because it's not even worth playing at that point, but... Is left hand better or right hand? Please don't spam. But, I mean, I just prefer... what's it called? I prefer left hand. Navoy taught you to do that? I don't know, bro. I'm gonna say Navoy is, he's not the greatest player of SMP of all time, but... Is it annoying to get an SS, each time you try and fight? Not really. I don't mind. What are your keybinds for SMP? I made a video on it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, G, R, mouse button, mouse button. Try a Stray UHC on stream? Not a bad idea. How do I shield break so perfectly? Well, part of shield breaking is, like, recognizing patterns, which, like, I would say is what most people call it, patterns, but what I think it really is just forcing your opponent to shield, because if they have to shield in a trade in order to either not lose much, or, like, lose less, or they could shield to, you know, try and get pressure. There's a lot of different reasons they can shield, but once you, like, learn them, you'll get super good at, you know, what's it called, at disabling them. Fighting Temu coldified on McDonald's Wi-Fi. I don't know, it's more like Burger King Wi-Fi. You can't duel me? I'm gonna duel, man. Is it important to use a shield and an axe instead of totem? What do you mean? I don't know what that means. My sword skill could reach high tier 2 if I put in the time? Yeah, I think so as well, but I just have no motivation to do that, and not going to. So, yeah, I said earlier in the stream, I am retiring from all tier lists. Not just, like, one tier list, not just a gamer, all tier lists. Hope Fire show us some fire tick demon strats. Maybe not, bro. Like a shield better than a totem. Yeah, because you can always have a totem in your hotbar. And just swap to it. Serious? Yeah. Can you fight someone in UHC? If someone sends UHC, then yeah. Are you not accepting any sword duels? I'm accepting every duel except Spear and, like, Creeper. Do you double-click to stun? Like, what's your mouse grip? I actually flatten my finger a bit so I can click with, like, more, like, area on my finger. It's just easier to control as well. I do it, like, kind of weird, but it definitely is a good way to do it. Yo, what's up, Banks? Bad speller, spawn player? Dude, really. What's my skill in sword if I were to unretire? Right now, probably high tier 3, but I think if I were to crack, I could definitely get tier 2 back. Oh, this guy's doing some devious no KB strats. What's my sense? I use 80% sense with 800 DPI. And make sure you have mouse acceleration off, because I don't think I've ever used it. What motivated me to get high tier 1 on SMP? I honestly just really enjoyed playing with friends, and I just kept... sorry. I just kept playing with them, you know, a few hours a day, and then I started to get really good. And then I was like, okay, wait, I think I could get a high tier in this. So I started playing for tiers, and that took the fun out of it, but I did get a lot from it. Orange cream soda or Dr. Pepper? I hate both. Actually, I don't think I've had an orange cream soda in a very long time. I actually haven't had either in a long time, but I don't remember liking either. Do you think you have to double-click to stun? You don't have to, but it's definitely... It'll make your stuns better by, like, 10 times. You thought I was using Marlowe sense for a sec? No, not at all. My video, or my short on that is actually about to hit 100k. That's kind of funny. You're gonna be the next retired legend who went to touch grass like it's. There's actually a lot of retired people who just don't play that much anymore, like Juan. Juan's a very respectable guy. Will I still be active in the PvP community after retiring? I'm not sure. I mean, I'll definitely PvP. I probably wouldn't be active within the general community, just because I don't like a lot of the newer stuff. Like, Mace isn't really fun. I like the Spear, but a lot of the new gen players who only play for tier lists and winning, and just don't have fun with the game at all. Yeah, I don't really... The best budget-friendly mouse? Dude, I have no idea. I'm gonna be honest. Can I get a double click that's not built into your mouse? If your mouse isn't able to double click and you download a software for it, it's called a macro, so definitely not. Sorry, my back was itchy. Do you think it's better to use different fingers for your axe and sword keybind? I don't know, I think it depends. Oh, this guy was probably sorting his inventory, go bad. What about Michael Cycle? That guy's probably a grandpa now. Bro, he's probably like 30 almost. Can you duel me, please? Yeah, if you hop on minemen, you can send me a duel and I'll try and accept it. Oh, wow. That was, you know, that was not a good wind charge. As you all know, I'm the best mace player in the lands. You're gonna head off. See ya. Have a good stream, bro. Thanks, bro. Good night. Thank you for popping in. How am I doing no damage to this guy? Am I eating the wrong mace or something? Nope. Would be nice if I accept your duel. I will if you're first, but that's how I do it. I said at the start of the stream, I'm accepting first sends. Those have priority. But I won't be dueling the same person over and over, so you don't have to worry about that. Or is you think the Raptor strat? I don't know what the Raptor strat is. Cheating? Would I ever eat Vegemite in the morning? I actually read your message. I just forgot to respond. It's my bad. But no, I would not. That shit looks disgusting. That looks absolutely terrible. What do you know about the setback drama? I have no idea. You already sent so many? Yeah, you just weren't first. These guys have the chat macros for the duels. My friend was complaining that he was trying to duel me. Yeah, Rip Conti, bro. It's been gone for like a year and a half though, so you're a little late. keep up with the skill of new high tier 1 players like Corrupt Noob and many more. Well, I mean, they're not high tier 1, but they're Corrupt did get tier 1. I would say I'm better than him right now. I was dueling him for practice the other day, and I kind of destroyed him. But he's definitely not bad by any means, but I think I just know his counter pretty well, because I'm an older gen player who's more familiarized with this kind of playstyle. Wow, this guy is really intent on dodging my maces. AWC. Isn't that... I remember that was some clan on Pig Slap, but I don't actually know what it is. Isn't it like a... That reminds me of some, like, drink brand. Do I double-click for stun slam or drag? Neither. I'm terrible at stun slamming. I landed one there, but that was a low-speed stun slam. Doesn't really mean much. Wow, this guy is playing really slow here. You fight Ray recently? Yeah, I did. We went about equal. I fought him like a few days ago. You're in their blacklist channel? That's funny. I think it was because I was ulting on Pig Slap. You're high tier 2 in SMP? Well, definitely not on the main list, but... Yeah, if you... Nerves? Like, I don't know, I just think of my opponents as anyone else. You know? Am I left-handed or right-handed IRL? I am right-handed. I just like the way left hand looks on my game. Does FPS matter? It definitely can. You nuked the Southern Legacy Discord? No, I was trolling. I didn't nuke it. I only deleted the channels. Like, I didn't ban anyone. At a certain point, FPS matters. I think, like, after 160, then it's not the biggest deal. Maybe 120 even. But lower than that, you're starting to get into some dangerous territory. It can look pretty bad. What's the Prime SP spawn player strat? Oh, I can't leak those. You know, they're too techy. MCPV cat or minemen? It depends on what you're asking. Like, for streaming, I definitely prefer minemen. MCPVP, it's just a more popular duel server. I think minemen's honestly better, though. Minemen just feels better, at least for some game modes. And that's also because I get lower ping here. MCPVP is, like, a bigger server overall, so it's, like... I would say it's probably better for just, like, queuing duels. Or, like, fighting people for tier list. Cat sucks. Do I focus on breaking their shield first or comboing the ops? It depends on their playstyle. Was my Dura against IGN's Trace? I didn't have my Dura HUD on when I fought you. I actually don't have it on right now. I think it just, like, looks ugly when I'm not really trying. I usually have it off when I'm recording or streaming. Or, like, filming stuff. Am I planning to practice the spear? I honestly don't think there's that much to practice with it. I like how it's used as a utility movement weapon. I think that's sick. I love movement. But practicing it as a weapon on its own, definitely not in my plans. Do I think Tito is better than me? At Diamond SMP, I'm not sure. Overall, definitely not. I don't think he's better than me at, like, any tier-less game mode, but... Shit, I don't know. I don't really, fight him. All my good modes I'm kind of washed in. What tier would you be? EU? To be honest, I wasn't paying attention. Probably, like, low tier 4. Get on V+? No, thank you. I'm doing a mineman stream today. Ooh. Ooh, I kind of want to end this just because I'm a little bored. I'm ending this. Oh my god. He lives that? No way. Can you show us your keybinds? I have a video for it. You can check it on my channel. Any tips for getting better overall? Just practice with people who beat you. Oh, I like that. Am I going for tier 2 diamond pot? I'm not. You're playing CPvP bottlenecks melee. That's not true. I mean, they just have completely nothing to do with each other. Webs PMO and 64 of them in a single kit is horrible. Yeah, that's why I don't play this kit. It's so bad. If there was like 32 webs, that'd be way more fun. Because then you have to like play for web conserving and stuff. 3 low tier 3s and high tier 4s in the AWC high tier 3 SMP tournament. I don't think I even played the AWC high tier 3 SMP tournament, so no, that would not be true. I saw someone say, what's the most misunderstood mechanic? Definitely jump resets. People think jump resets are like, you know, like a godsend. Do them and if you can perfect jump resets, you'll always win. But that's just not true. Because, there's certain scenarios where you actually wouldn't want to jump reset. It's better to take a different type of KB, or like a different amount of KB than just 0. Because if you do a jump reset, then that means that you're going to be kind of like stuck in the air. Called Moonberries and Z1 and Fatty. I have no idea who those are. I just do not know. If it's a 2v2, then that's different, but I have no idea who those people are. Yeah, if you jump reset at the wrong time, though, then you can just get hit selected and comboed. Any tips for tier 3 plus players? Learn how to hit select. Practice some sword. Practicing sword is really important for like understanding the fundamentals of melee. Like learning how to hit select properly is super good for learning how to, you know, combo and break out of them. Why do you use left hand? I just like the way it looks. Do you worry about things like getting clipped if you're playing off one day? Not really. Like sometimes I will if it's someone who's like really annoying and I don't like them, then yeah. But in situations like that, I'll just play more serious or just not duel them. Because if I don't want to get clipped, then you know. How do you not get comboed? Well, I can jump reset and just play for crits if I'm like closer. But if I'm at like a more medium range, like this, I'll just go for hit selects. Because a lot of people don't know that if you hit select at the right time, it can reduce your KB by like up to 60 or 80%, something like that. What tier am I again? In what mode? Me and Freaky are the same skill currently. I don't know about that one. Me and Freaky are like equal in Diamond Paw, I think. He beats me in Mace and Crystal. I beat him in SMP. He beats me in Neth as well. So that leaves UHC and Axe, and I beat him in both of those as well. I think, and Sword, I beat him in Sword. Are you playing Pig Slab next season? I didn't even know there was another season. Do you think Rapture is cheating? Absolutely. I don't think there's a chance in the world he isn't. Except the UHC if someone sends one, sure. What kit should people be practicing to become an overall better PvPer? Sword. Sword is really important. UHC is a pretty good one, too. I mean, I think SMP is just good as well. Because, you know, you learn so many things playing it that I think it's a great overall mode. 367. Okay, there we go. That's a good mend. Just a hit selecting tutorial on YouTube. Is Loki buns? Yeah, maybe another time. I might make a short video on it. Maybe a YouTube short. What kit am I the best at? SMP for sure. I peaked high tier 1 in that, so... Yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory. You need tips for mending, like, badly? I mean, honestly, you can just go back in my stream and look at what I did. You just want to, like, pay attention to everything that you have, and be very, like, quick about it. If you're not great at mending, just take it slow for the first few times you learn it, and then just, as you do it more, get faster. I've been mending like that for, like, years, though, so... Drop the Marlowe analysis to make us forget about the Diddy short. No, why would I make you guys forget about that? What? How many times have I got in high tier 1 SMP? I got it twice. I also had high tier 1 scores another time, but they didn't give it to me due to, I'm gonna be real, I'm gonna say staff bias, because, they changed the rubric after my test finished, and then applied that. They chose not to post my test result, which I should have gotten high tier 1 in, and then changed the rubric, like, a few days after I finished all my fights. So, yeah, that was... I'm gonna say staff bias. It should have been 3, but it was only 2. I'm the only high tier 1 that's known for SMP. Yeah, because I'm the only, you know, person who got it, like, by playing SMP, really. Club with Duper Trooper. I don't know, man. How much should you practice daily? Like 1 to 2 hours more? Like, no, like 8+. I'm the goat? Thank you, bro. Do you watch any unstable creators? No, I do not. I don't really watch Minecraft content in general. Just cause, like, I don't know. I find a lot of PvPers that play, like, I don't mean to sound like a dickhead, but, I don't know, it gets hard to watch at some point. Like, just watching it makes me feel like I'm watching, like, a low tier 4 play. What's my pronouns? I go by he, him. Am I fasting for Ramadan? No, I'm agnostic. I do not follow any religion. There's other Minecraft content besides PvP? Yeah, that's absolutely true. I just don't really find it that interesting. Am I high tier 1? I peaked at high tier 1. Currently, I'm not. Lost to Ninork, but that was equal ping, and he's quite the interesting guy to fight, to say the least. I also got demoted by Marlowe while at high tier 1, so given the fact that she might be cheating, that would actually mean I should have gotten high tier 1 like 4 times almost. If we count Marlowe at cheating. Yo, what's up, P-Sog? What do you think Flame Frag's tier is? In SMP, probably high tier 3. In SMP, or Diamond SMP, probably high tier 2, I'm gonna be honest. He's really good at it. How good is Endy? I couldn't tell you, dude. How do you manage other stuff like studies? I didn't study. I just passed all my classes. How'd you think of my name? I didn't. My mom actually made it. I had an Xbox-generated name that I hated, and I told my mom that I wanted to change it because, it costs money to change it from your first name. So, yeah, I asked her to change it, and she changed it while I was at school as, like, a surprise. I low-key hated it first, but I think it's grown on me quite a bit. That was when I was like 6 years old or 7. 6, 7. Do you think Prime, Dark Knight, Aragon, or Syndius is good? Not at all. Maybe a Diamond SMP, but that's about it. I don't think he really fought anyone good either. I think Marlowe's cheating or people are just mad. I mean, I would say she's cheating, but if she can disprove it, that would be great. Like, it would really be good for the community, but if her video about disproving it is bad, then yeah, that says all it needs to. My planning to take YouTube as a full-time career. I would love that. I would love for that to happen, but I don't know. We'll have to see. Is Peak Kindergravy 9 goated? Absolutely. You are a goat, bro. It's gonna take her 6 more months to release the debunked video. Shit, bro. I've talked to her. She said she's been working on it quite a lot, but I don't know. I think the finished product will tell us all it needs to. Or maybe it won't tell us anything, which tells us a lot in itself. Do I think Spawn Player is a cheater? Absolutely. This guy's blatant. You also think Rapture is Marlowe? No, I do not think Rapture is Marlowe. Not at all. I think Rapture is an alt, and she's either in on it or covering up for him, but I do not think Rapture is Marlowe. Oh, I lost this. Surely his Dura is low. Must have been playing very impatient to lose this. Thought I was winning. I guess I wasn't really paying much attention, though. How do you get your username? I said that, like, 30 seconds ago. Yeah, my mom made it. You're watching my stream in school. I wouldn't recommend doing that. You should probably pay attention to your class. Unless you have, like, nothing to do. But, yeah, usually... Usually you wouldn't want to do that. Also, chat, I think I should, wait. Oh my god, I completely forgot. My monetization's working now. So, chat, I'm gonna turn on monetization real quick, and let's see if anyone gets an ad. Does anybody get an ad? Wait, I'm really curious to see. If this works. Because ads... yeah, my monetization has been fried for like a while, and it's been like a big thing for me to get it done and fixed, so that is really nice to have it done at least. It's supposed to be done. Maybe it's not, but I think it is. Gotta leave the stream. Alright, bro. Peace out. Have a good day. That's unique. What's unique? How I got my IGN? Donos? They should be on, I think. I'm not sure if they're on. Will I ever go for a higher mace tier? Nope. Well, maybe. But probably not. Maybe if I'm just having fun with mace and, you know, want to test one day, but... Yeah. Going out of my way to get a higher mace tier? Definitely not. Oh my god, that was almost really bad. Third time saying, do you use a resource pack? I use overlays for low fire so that I don't have fire blocking my screen. I use a small totem and small pop. All these you can find in my latest video if you check the description. I have my packs. It's a website called Packs MC. You can download all my packs there. Shield stuns still work on 1 to 21 plus. Freaky said it doesn't in one of the videos. There's like some weird changes they made with it. I think it's like whatever like server hosting they use, if it's like paper or vanilla. I think it's some of them have it and some of them don't. But I'm pretty sure this server, or I'm pretty sure most have them. Sorry, I kind of zoned out. I'd say Marlon and Rapture are best friends. I have no proof. No way to Marlon know he was cheating. Yeah. How do you keep your mental when you're in a losing streak? Also love your vids. By not losing. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know, sometimes, like, when I'm on a losing streak, I'm usually not crying, or it's in a mode I'm not the greatest at. Otherwise, if it is a mode where I'm trying and I'm generally considered good at it, then I'll try and like analyze. I'll play, like, I won't really focus on, you know, like how annoyed I am. I'll try and focus on what I can do to improve. Did you see the Jude Low situation? No, I did not. My Diddy short will always be your favorite. That's great, bro. You know what? I was thinking of making a part 2 of that. Big SP, I mostly play decent, but whenever I mess up once, it ruins my whole gameplay. Do you have a solution for that? I do. I'll actually let this guy, you know, put me in a combo here real quick. So I'll show you. Every time I'm, like, messing up, I just stop and wait, and then land a P crit. And then it, like, helps me reset. Any thoughts on Spear Mace? Have you tried it? I have tried it. I think it looks really fun. If I was better at, like, using my mace, it would be so much fun. I think the spear is probably the best addition to Minecraft since the shield. Well, you killed Marlo and SMP. Nice job. Thanks, bro. Vids, thank you, dude. Appreciate the kind words. Chat, we could low-key hit 10k subs, like, this week. I'm not gonna lie. We're at, like, what, 700 more? Don't you think SMP content is good for you as it's trending? Yeah, I think so. I prefer to do what I enjoy, though. I don't want to force myself to play something, you know, that I don't think is interesting or fun or cool, just because it'll get views. I don't think that's not, like, the kind of content creator I want to be. And I think, you know, stuff that I enjoy, other people will enjoy, if they, you know, at least see it from my perspective. Do I not like SMP? Not really. I don't really like the game mode. At least I don't like the tier list game mode. I think the gameplay can be fun if you're playing with the right people, but oftentimes not really. Will you ever plan to join an SMP? Possibly. I don't know. I'll have to keep quiet about that one. Not to spoil anything. Am I going to join White's scripted SMP? Not unless I get an invite, but if he invites me, then sure, that'd be pretty funny. Play on the strongest SMP? What SMP is that? Strength? Does Super Pig own me? Love that guy, but no, he does not own me. I thought this guy was gonna stun slam me. He looks like he knows what he's doing in Maze, just by the way he's playing, but to be honest, I kind of say that every time I fight someone. Am I ever gonna upload uncut tier list fights? Probably not. Who's the best SMP player besides me and Marlo? Oh, that's kind of tough. Probably, like, Prime Black Wolf or Arkstan. Arkstan was really good at tier list. Oh, that guy could have definitely popped me there, but he missed his mace. He used a sword or something instead. T-Sog? Yeah, bro, T-Sog's the best SMP player. What's my first vid? It was actually a High Tier 3 montage when I was High Tier 3 SMP. You can go watch it, it's still up. You mean Arsica? Yeah, Arsica. I think a contender, an underrated contender, is definitely, King. King was the only person to beat Marlo to Dura. Would you guys want to see a video of me fighting King? Talking about 2026? Oh, I have no idea. Maybe... Dude, I couldn't tell you, honestly. No clue. Do you think you'd get tier 1 UHC if you still had 15 ping? If I had continued playing it, definitely. I think I had a great potential for tier 1 and UHC. I do kind of regret not playing it till I got tier 1, but at the same time, I wasn't having very much fun, so I think it was the right decision. Do I agree that Diamond Pot is the dumbest mode in MC tiers? Definitely not. you consider yourself better than Prime hits in SMP? Absolutely. It's like hardly a comparison, to be honest. He played like before anyone really knew what they were doing. Yeah. Nedpot? Oh yeah, Nedpot's definitely it. Or maybe like Mace. Mace is so boring. Well, it's not. I can see why people would enjoy it. At least at the higher levels. I hate this shit though. I think main pair is good. Yeah, main pair is pretty good. He knows what he's doing. Can I please unpause my training in the SMP Discord? If I have time, and I get through all my current lessons, then yeah. Can't leave the stream, it's fun. I appreciate you feel that way, bro. Glad I know you're having fun. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. Yo, this guy... Oh, bro, what? Where did my pearl just go? Is that my pearl? Why is he still going? Oh, it's landing. Okay, there we go. Oh wait, where did my pearl go? What? Who wins Prime DNA, little Prime King? Oh, definitely DNA. But the thing is, you know, DNA was less legit than King, to say the least. Can I play SMP next? I'm just accepting whoever sends a duel. Not really choosing by game mode or anything. Whoever sends first. That's who gets the duel. Alright, I'm just ending this. I'm tired of this Mace gameplay. Oh my god, that would have been really funny. Okay, yeah, this guy's better than me. Do you think Muggum is good? That was UGG's? GG's, bro. You're pretty good. I haven't dueled Muggum in ages, dude. Like 3 years or something. It's always fun watching me stream after a hectic school schedule. I'm glad it is, dude. Great to hear. Okay, maybe I should, like, fight this guy instead of reading chat. What tier do I think Prime Dark Knight Aragon in SMP was? Like, high tier 3 at best. Probably like a mid-high tier 3. Are you a Pepsi or Coke person? I think both taste good. You know, if I had to choose between one, it kind of just depends on the mood. If I'm, like, really thirsty, I'll probably go for a Pepsi, but if I want some flavor, I'll go for a Coke. I feel like Pepsi is a little less carbonated, so it's, like, easier to drink in, like, high quantities. Wasn't DNA a little cheater? Yep. Out of all the top 100, who has the most aura besides me? Ooh, probably, like... Oh, that's hard to say. I don't know. All the top 100s have, like, no aura, I'm not gonna lie. Marlo does not have aura, bro, I'm not gonna lie. People say she has aura because she's number 1, but... She loses all her aura when she types. I'm not gonna lie. Swite has aura, sometimes, but sometimes he doesn't. You've been given an ad, enjoy the few cents? Yo. Love you. Alright, I'm glad the ads are at least working. You guys may not be, but... I do hope they work at least a little bit. That is webbing me every time he hits me. Which is, I guess, fair. He has 100 ping, so kind of how he has to play to get an advantage. Who do you think is going to beat the current high tier 1 SMP? No one. No one's beating Marlo. It's cheating. Am I coming back? Maybe... How long am I streaming for? I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. I feel like I've been streaming for 45 minutes, an hour. Just depends if he's still in VC. Maybe in like an hour, I will. Wasn't DNA a little cheater? Yep. Ray is low-key a chill guy? Yeah, Ray's pretty chill. Coley has aura? Yeah, Coley has... Well, I don't know. Once some screenshots got leaked, Foley's third now, I know. After the screenshots got leaked, though. Coley lost some aura. I guess, like, the most auraful person, I don't know, probably Juan has aura. So does Ronan, or Tryhard, if you know him by that. Ask if you duel Ty. Not right now, I'm just dueling viewers. Surprising, Coldy got third? He's really good. So I may be better than him at shield modes, but Coldy's definitely better overall. What is a Debbie Pop? It's where you, like, sacrifice your totem for the absorption and regen that you get after it happens. Did that guy have a totem? No, he didn't. So it's, like, intentionally letting your totem pop. His MC tiers has mad aura? Yeah. Black Wolf has the most aura? No, definitely not. No one's no one's to talk to him. I don't know, I feel like EU people lose aura by not being NA, but... Oh my god. Yo. What the fuck, bro? Manhunt? What the hell? Do you think you're better than Newbie and Diamond SMP? I don't know who that is. Be real. Haven't a clue who in the world that is. What? This guy's art. I didn't know you could like fly. What? Where did my pearl just go? Where's my pearl? Oh, here it is. Joking 100% has the most aura? Not at all. Are you going to join the unstable SMP? I'd love to, but probably not. If Flame or Main were to tier test, do you think they'd reach top 100? Probably not, but they definitely have the potential to. Is Vexay better than Tryhard? I would say Prime for Prime, definitely. Because Vexay was high tier 1 for like, what, 4 years? Vexay has aura, I'm not gonna lie. What tier do I think Flame is in SMP? Probably high tier 3. At least I know when he played it, he was definitely high tier 3. He was almost low tier 2. Try different regions, like, as a twist. I'm only playing NA right now. Although if, everyone I'm fighting is like 100 plus ping, then I'll probably swap. Why do you reach out to Wembu or Flame? I mean, I could, but I'm just not a big enough creator to get in, for sure. I also just don't think I would add anything. Who are some good players from Asia and SMP? Arxan was, like, really the only good one, to be honest. It's just like, I don't know, they don't have a lot of competition in that region. There's just less people playing, and, I don't know, they don't improve as fast. Because, you know, they don't have as much competition. How did I convince my friend to tier test some PvP? He hates waiting for Q. Don't blame him, bro, this shit sucks. I hate tier list. Every duel in Emmy top 100. Yeah, I dueled Arxan. Where did this guy... Where is he? Oh, he's over there. Am I going to try and get high tier 1 in Diamond SMP? Nope. I'm not going to go for it, at least. I mean, if I can get it in one test, that'd be funny, but... Trigger channel. So I think it's worth a try. Yeah, but I don't know. I don't really think I'd be able to get in. I'm more of a practice player than a SMP creator. But hopefully, I don't know, I have some ideas in the future. So keep your eyes peeled for that. Meow has aura. He does have aura. There were some good Asia tier 1s. There's only ever been one Asian tier 1 in SMP at least. I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was just Arcsand. You should have continued UHC. Yeah, I know. I've thought about it. In hindsight, it's a pretty good idea, but that's probably the one thing I regret in tier list, just not going for tier 1 in UHC. I think I probably could have gotten it pretty easily, but I didn't. So it's too late now. Oh, that was good sun sign from him. Oh, I have no wind charges. Yeah, I don't know why I just stood still on the floor. That was a bad idea. Yeah, okay. Are you gonna switch to PvP ranked? Have you ever considered MC tiers? Or ever... Whoa, that is not what you said. Would you ever consider quitting MC tiers? I am pretty much officially retiring from tier list, yeah. I've just had enough of, like, only fighting cheaters. And just playing, like, a not skill-based, you know, ranked system. It just encourages people to play really annoying and only for drain rather than, like, playing to have, you know, fun or, like, a skill-based playstyle. Free Wisp SMP? I have no idea what that is. I've never heard of it. I would love to join, like, Money SMP. That looks really fun. That guy could have killed me if he shot faster. Sphere Elytra can't play it. Sorry, dude. Not the right version. So Asia's the bum region? Honestly, just, like, regions that aren't NA or EU, they don't have as much competition, so people don't, like, improve as fast in those regions. Yeah, it's harder to get good, because, you know, you don't have as many people to practice with, and the people you do, they didn't have people to practice with, so they're not going to be as good. But, also, oftentimes, the communities are just kind of separated, so they don't really... what's it called? They don't really, like, talk or, like, learn from each other as much. Of all the YouTubers, who do you think is the most skilled one? Probably Flamefrags. Flamefrags is really good. Can I give advice for people who are stuck improving? If you're stuck improving, it's probably because you only fight players better than you on, like, a rare chance, and then practice with your friends. If you want to get better, you have to lose. Like, you learn so much from losing that, like, once you really start focusing on improving, you just get so much better. Some guy from Axe get tier 2 Asia. Some guy from Asia get tier 2 in NA a while ago. I think you're talking about Zinner. But yeah, that did happen. But when they came back to NA, they were low tier 3, so they did practice after that, though. Invite you to the Hydra 3 Plus SMP server. I'm not even in the Discord, and I don't have terms to give you a whitelist. What time is it? Ooh. I'd rather have infinite games but no bacon, or infinite bacon but no games. I don't know, bro. That's a tough one. You know legendary Luigi tone curse? No, I don't. You should start an SMP? No comment. Gunham got aura? No, he doesn't, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Got like a bad team in Money SMP like Clown last season, you definitely crash out. Yeah, I definitely would, but when it's with people who just like I'm not expecting to be good, then I probably wouldn't crash out as much. Because you know, I like give them I'd give them advice. You're very active chat, you're a very good streamer. Thanks, bro. Appreciate that. Infinite games and no bacon. I don't know, dude. That's a tough one. Like, think of, you could sell both. You could like, I guess selling infinite games on like a crack market is way more illegal, and selling infinite bacon would definitely be legal. But you'd probably get like experimented on by the government if you had like infinite bacon, and they would try and like cure world hunger, but like only for the Americans, and then they'd probably export bacon and then like in like insane amounts, right? And then also everyone would get fat because like bacon is not that healthy. So everyone's gonna get like really obese, eating infinite bacon, and bacon's gonna be like what, 2 cents for a ton of, and like America's gonna get super rich off of that. So probably the wealthy elite in America are gonna profit off of it by like a ton, and it's not gonna go to the people who need it. Yeah, but he's just wondering. Yeah, but like you gotta think, bro. You gotta think deeper. I think after I got 100K in your stream, would you remember us for day ones? I wouldn't say you guys are day ones, but if you're interactive in chat like often, then yeah, I'll definitely remember you. But I don't remember every person who is in stream every time. How was my day? It was a good day. Do you think It's From Me has aura? Yeah, he does. It's From Me has aura. But he lost all of it, or like a lot of it, like by retiring. I think Floatas would be scared of you joining. Probably because, I mean, I'd imagine I'd be the only person better than him. How is everyone setting duels so fast? I don't know, bro. Kirby occasionally has aura. Yeah, when he got high tier 1, he had aura. But then I logged on Loka, and the first thing I saw was him dying at Cove, so that kind of took some aura from him. Would say unstable SMP are actually good at PvP, like Wembu and Flame frags. Flame is good at SMP, like for sure. Flame is good at PvP. I don't know how good Wembu is overall. But I don't really watch SMP or unstable SMP like at all, really. I don't keep up with Minecraft SMPs or content. I just like, to me, it just seems boring to watch someone else have fun. Or like not have fun, but like tell a story like that. I don't know, it's not really my kind of thing. Like keeping up with the Minecraft storytelling. I don't know, it's not like my favorite thing in the world. Because there's only like so much you can do in, you know, Minecraft. Do you think Flo is underrated in skill? I think he's pretty accurately rated, to be honest. Alright, this is the only creeper duel I'm accepting this stream, by the way. He's probably a bit overrated in UHC, but that's just because he got, like, his tier a long time ago, so. When we didn't play as a main mace kit, though, realistically, he's maxed out your 4 because you just get resource damage drain. I mean, if he has consistent, like, really consistent stun slams, it's probably over high tier 4, because I don't know, I'm not the kind of guy to ask about mace. Oh, he doesn't pop from that? How do you predict when someone will W-tap or strafe during a trade? Can't really predict strafes. I mean, you can try, but it's pretty hard. But predicting W-taps is easy. Like, if they set themselves up for a combo, then they're obviously going to double W-tap. Like, you just have to look at their positioning. Would you ever fight Flo for a video like fighting him in all modes? Yeah, absolutely. W-kit? Yeah, bro. Leak the spawn files? Oh, they're out there, dude. Don't worry. They're real. Lotus was in the spawn files. I don't even know what I just died to, but it's okay. It's okay. Who do you think the most overrated player in the top 100 is? That's tough to say. There's a lot of really overrated players, and there's some, like, underrated players. I don't know. I don't really, like, keep up with who's in the top 100. Yeah, I couldn't tell you, to be honest. Is W-tap or S-tapping better for SMP? I mean, it depends on who you're fighting, but they're both, like, equally as good if you do them right. Why did I accept you? You were first? Because I already fought you. Not like fighting the same people over. Debbie is top 12 with 3 tier 4s. I mean, yeah, Debbie's pretty overrated, but he also was, like, really good at a bunch of those, too, so... He just, like, doesn't know how to use a shield at all. How much of, skill is reading your opponent or mechanical skill? It depends. Like, I'm more of a game sense-based player, and, like, I read my opponent. I was not ready for the no fire pick. But yeah, that's what I play for. Like, I read my opponent, but some people play more based on, you know, like, just playing for mechs. So it really just depends who you are. Yeah, depends on the game mode, yeah. Should play cart PvP? Hate cart. Use strafe left and right in SMP or prioritize being direct in their face. Depends on my opponent. If it's a low ping opponent who's, like, weak to melee, I'll go for strafes. I'll play pretty heavy strafes. But if it's, like, a high ping opponent, or has, like, good combos and spacing, then I'll play up in their face, because that makes it easier for me to play crits. You can become a coach for SMP, as many people are doing that nowadays, so it'll be good money. I actually am. I made pretty decent money off of it. Who's the second best SMP player of all time? If you're including Marlowe, me. But if you're not including Marlowe, then, like, Arcsan, maybe? Or, like, King? Maybe Blackwolf. I don't know. Some, like, conglomeration of those two. Or of those three. You like Crystal? Nope. Bad at it. I can see why people would find it fun. I think playing Bowl and aggro is really fun. If you're fighting someone who's not, like, sitting in a corner the entire game. But, I don't enjoy it. It's not my kind of thing. Ugh. Prime King was scary? Yeah, dude. But it should depend on the kit for the max for game time. Makes very games this space for Rapture Side your one because on cheats for something like Crystal and Mechanical. Yeah, I mean, I don't really play them, so I can't really comment on that much, but you could be right. Do I think Marlowe's cheating? Probably. But if she is legit, then her new video that she's going to be uploading should prove it. So I want to take this. I'm kind of bored of fighting him. He started mending, so I had enough. Yeah, he used bottles. Didn't feel like playing that, to be honest. Do you ever intentionally play worse early in a fight just to read someone? Intentionally play worse? No. But oftentimes I won't take, like, the first round as seriously, because I use the first round as, like, a round to learn what they're doing and adapt. Oh, this guy lagged it. Do you think left-hand users in Minecraft PvP have more aura than right-hand users? I wouldn't necessarily say more aura. I think it just looks better, in my opinion. I think losing in my main game... Alright, bro. Yeah, I just was not paying attention. I had enough, so... I was not trying to, win that. I wasn't caring very much. I don't want to spend, like, all stream for, like, 20 minutes straight fighting one person in one round in a game mode that isn't that fun. So... yeah. Hello? Yo, what's up, bro? How do you get my crosshair? It's called Woxy crosshair indicators. You have to have, like, I think it's called Woxy lib. It's a dependency mod, so it runs better, but yeah, it's a nice crosshair indicator I use. I think it just looks better than, you know, changing colors. Sometimes I don't use crosshair indicator, it just depends on the day. I think crosshair indicators in general look pretty ugly, so I don't always use them. What's my favorite game mode? If I'm not fighting someone who's, like, full cheating, probably Diamond Pot. Diamond Pot's pretty fun. How many fights does it usually take you to figure out someone's habits? It can literally take, like, 3 trades. It just depends on who it is, what their habits are, and, like, how good they are. But, like, compared to most people... Did I fight this guy? I don't remember. Do I have a meltdown when I lose to randoms? Nope, not really. What's my highest kill streak? Oh, that's a tough question. I don't really, like, pay attention to that. I think I did fight this guy. Okay, I'm not gonna duel him again, though. I definitely know how him now. The thing I don't like about some crosshair indicators is they're, like, delayed. Like, they're not 100% accurate. Like, sometimes you can hit someone before it lights up, and it's... I don't really like that much. Come on, chat, I'm locked. I will not be losing in Sumo. Oh my god, this guy's so annoying to fight. Just keeps trying to, like, jump behind me. Like that. Oh my god, bro. That played so annoying. Whatever. No big deal. What optimization mods do I use? This isn't even my mod folder. I think this is Kylaz's. So, I don't actually know. What does Minecraft smell like? I don't know. It smells like, I guess dirt. Or, like, burning dust, I would say. Doesn't smell very good. What's the texture pack for my field? This isn't a texture pack. This is a feather cosmetic, which you have to buy from the feather shop. Are you better at Sumo than I expected? Have I played it before? No, I haven't. Sumo's just pretty easy. It's just KB control. It's like Sword. Except in Sword you can run, but I don't like to do that. So some jump tick demon. What? What do you mean? Did Coldy deserve high tier 1 in UHC? In his prime? Absolutely. Yeah, he was really good in his prime. If you could add one sub tier to MC tiers, what would it be? Probably Diamond SMP because it would give me the most points. Realistically, though, I've got no idea. I don't even know all the sub tiers modes. I know, like, OGV, Diamond SMP, Cart, Trident, and... Oh yeah, there's Speed. I don't know the rest. Oh, there's, like, Bed. I mean, realistically, probably Cart, but... That's not my kind of game, though. I have no enjoyment in that. Guy's playing very, passive. Especially for his ping. I just feel like stalling it out. I'm aggroing this. If I win this, that'd be funny. Okay. Shot in the dark, but do you want to voice act for a game? First make a cameo? It depends on the game. I mean, yeah, if you show me the game and I like it, then yeah. What do you do if someone adapts to my playstyle mid-fight? I change my playstyle. But usually I'm the one adapting to theirs. In SMP, I would say I'm the game sense warrior. You sound so chill. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it. How many people do you need to duel? If it's just like if there's a new player sending a duel, then I won't accept it, or I'll accept that one. But if it's all the same people, then I'll do it again. Is self-glaze necessary to unlock your full potential? I wouldn't necessarily say self-glaze, but definitely self-confidence. I have a lot of confidence when I play, so. Guys playing super passive too. I do not have the energy to fight passive players right now. 30 minutes and you gotta be fast, bro. You gotta be faster. If you're online, you can just spec my duel and then try and like send it as soon as I leave, or as soon as it ends. That might make it easier for you. What are my keybinds? I have them in a video. You can check my channel. I use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, G, R, mouse button, mouse button. Ooh, this guy was second. Poor guy. Brawl is here? I saw him DM me on Discord, yeah. Join MCPP for Mace with YouTubers. Mace isn't really my thing. I'm doing only mine tonight anyways. Oh, I forgot to advertise my stream. Forgot to, like, post it. I'll do that after this duel. Can you pick someone else? Alright, bro. It's gotta be a little faster. Metroid basic premise is that you're basically a potato trying to revenge on the chef and murder your whole family. That sounds like, how long are you planning for the game to be? Yeah, that does sound pretty fun, though. Would you rather pee a grape or poop a pineapple? Pee a grape. For sure. I know that's, like, way bigger in comparison to where it has to come out of, but you have to also consider grapes are, like, smooth. So, that's gonna be way easier coming out. I picked the one below it. If you look on the stream, I picked the one above it. Sorry, bro. What's my goal for YouTube? Not really sure, to be honest. Just kind of keep growing, see where I go. I mean, eventually I would love to make it a career or something. There are small grapes, but no small pineapples. That's true. Well, there definitely are, like, probably some, like, small pineapples, but... I guess small grapes are more like raisins, though, because they're, like, dried out. Can you swear in the chat? Yeah, go for it. W speed, W speed. What is that question? Bro, these are some real questions. We're answering some, like, tough questions. Are you genuinely Maharaga in Minecraft? I have been compared to Maharaga quite a few times. I would say I'm the Maharaga of Minecraft. It's weak, making your whole week. Am I unk? I'm 17, so no, not really. Do I focus on aim tracking? Not at all. So the other option is definitely more likely. Or like sprint resetting. I just like focus on KB control and melee way more than my aim. I just kind of like aim with my peripheral vision, almost. Not like literally, but I don't stare at the center of my crosshair. It's a group of friends asking random questions, and that's how it should be. It's way more fun that way. Who's Sakuna in Minecraft? I mean, I think we know that. I think you're talking to him right here. Oh, T-Sog was first. WT-Sog. Would you rather have unlimited bacon but no games, or unlimited games but no game? Wait, what? Holy is Sukuna for the slight rivalry? Yeah, pretty much. Just tune into stream? Yo, welcome in. Doing it on purpose? You were not first, bro. Isn't Swipe just Gojo? Yeah, his skin's Gojo. This guy is first. Duel? And then right after, so. Keep him playing it, I won't duel you, bro. Just be faster, man. Visiting that, if you had VC, I would have won. What were you doing, bro? Does minemen have voice chat? You have IGN absorption? Dang, bro, that's cool. Something like Paper Mario in terms of length? I've never played Paper Mario. It's a full-on role for the main cast or just a cameo? I think it'd be funny if it was like a cameo. But I'd have to like see a preview of the game. Do I watch Ben and Holly's Little Kingdom? I have no idea what that is. Was the planet... Scream slurs. / leave. Would you play Money SMP? It looks awesome. I would definitely play it. Oh my goodness. I've watched Rascal Does Not Hurt. What? No, I have no idea what that is. Get drafted on Money SMP with Chuck Nasty, and you shit on him. I'm coming for you. Ah, I heard he was pretty funny, but I don't know. I would love to play Money SMP. Seems awesome. Not like too familiar with who's on it though. I know there's like Floatives, Clown Pierce, Luigi Tone, Aerokun. Those are like most of the people I know. Jude Law too. Would you beat Chuck Nasty? I don't know who he is, to be honest. I would assume, but... Oh. Can you duel Aerokun? That's not a bad idea, but I don't have him added on Discord. Sometimes I purge my friends list and I keep unadding him, and then like sending him a friend request and then unadding him. I just keep doing it on accident. I keep forgetting to send him a friend request. In a fight, I don't know. He didn't ask in a fight. Can you take on Floaters and Arrow at the same time? Yeah, man. But in a fight is different. Probably not. Chuck Nasty genuinely a low tier 5. What do you have to do to grind to become a high tier 1? Because I think it would just get that too good. It doesn't happen from fighting more players. I mean, that's the only way you can do it. I mean, I invented some strats, like, the way people mend now, I figured that on my own. I also figured out attribute swapping on my own. I definitely wasn't the first to figure that one out, but I know I popularized it in SMP, or at least within the SMP community. I'll definitely take claim for making the current mending strat, though. I also was the first player to agro-mend. Oh my god, I just didn't totem. Alright, now you're first. Can we 1v1? Yes, in a duel. You hate liar. I don't really know what you mean by that. 100 spawn players versus clown pierce. I don't know. I think that'd be too close. Could you beat Flame in a 1v1? Definitely. 67 views? That's tough. What's my worst mode? Mace, for sure. At least in Crystal, I can, like, hit Crystal and anchor somewhat fast, but... in Mace, I can't do shit, bro, I'm not gonna lie. How many countries have I visited? I've actually never left the US. I would love to visit different countries. And eventually, I do want to move out of the US. I really don't like living in this country. What is your mace tier? Right now, it's a little cooked. I'm high tier 4 in mace. But have I tried part? I have not. Well, I mean, I've played it, but never tried practicing it. It's not my thing. Can't you just play full ground and mace like Goldie? Yeah, I probably could. I haven't, like, paid attention to learning how to mace dodge or anything, though. I don't care enough about my tiers. Sad because I suck at PvP. That is a sad name, bro. Gotta lock in. Yo, everyone that's watching the stream right now, subscribe so we can hit 10k subs this month. That would be awesome. Also, join my Discord. It's discord.gg/spawnplayer. It's also in the description of the video. Or the stream. So feel free to join that. We just hit 1k viewers, actually, so that's pretty cool. What server did you practice on before MCPvP was big? PvP Legacy back in the day. Oh my god, that was cancer. And then, this is an old server. A lot of you guys probably don't know it, but it's called Crit MC. Loved that server. It was so good. Also, like the stream? Yeah. Honestly, that's not as important, though. At least in my eyes. I just prefer seeing the... Yo, SKRRV. I already dueled you, so I gotta duel other people first. Can we 1v1? Yeah, hop on minemen. The IP's on the right side of the screen. And it's also in the title, so feel free to get on and send duels. Oh, this guy is lagging. Holy. Why is the PvP club knockback weird? It's so artificial. They have like a really weird KB sync, and that's what makes it weird. The server's also laggy because they have like a ton of players on all the time. So. Can you duel Sharpness? I've actually had duel him before. I fought him on MCPvP in Sword, and not MCPvP, Minemen, and I was beating him, and then we went to Stray, and I kind of got destroyed. You really care about being the best in a video game? At SMP, definitely, I did care a lot. Right now, don't really care, but I've also kind of, like, cemented my place as, like, the best legit player of all time, and also the most knowledgeable. Have I fought this guy before? I feel like I might have. I don't think so. I mean, it's not like I'm gonna, you know, go fucking punch a hole in the wall if I'm mad that I'm not the best, but, yeah, I mean, it's just cool. Have you ever lost to a viewer before? I mean, yeah, definitely. I lose, like, all the time. I re-chat a lot. And there's just some viewers that are better than me at game modes. I'm not the best in everything. What tier do you think you get if you're a retest in SMP? Fighting cheaters or fighting legit players? Or fighting cheaters or only legit players? It depends. Fighting cheaters, probably high tier 1. But fighting legit players, fighting legit players probably high tier 1. Fighting cheaters, probably like a low tier 2 or high tier 2. If you want, you can add it. Yeah, open a ticket, and then just like say the game you're working on, and then I'll join it in my Discord. You're gonna test and mace. Wish you good luck. Good luck, bro. Hope it goes well. I'm fried. Wait, this could be good though. I get a ton of regen here, so I get a big aggro. This ping is pretty high. Oh, he's out? Surely he's not. I thought he had one more. What's your stance on this tier system? Sucks. It's horrible. It doesn't represent skill at all. That's just a game theory. Love you, bro. Thanks, bro. Appreciate that. Oh my god, from one ticket where you asked some mass training. Not really. I don't remember. No. How tall am I? That's a sensitive question. Alright, that's a sensitive question. I would say I'm on the taller side. I'm not sure if anyone in chat remembers. It's I answer this question pretty often. But I would say I'm on the taller side. Which Minecraft YouTuber I do enjoy watching the most? I'm trying to think of Minecraft YouTubers I watch. I don't really watch any. Would you mind if I use your skin? Not at all, dude. Go for it. My favorite Minecraft YouTuber of all time, rest in peace, Technoblade. Loved watching his videos. It was awesome. I'm not 4'11". I'm a tall, towering 5'4". Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm in like the bottom 2 percentile of men my age. Something like that. Who's better, Swite or Coldy? Coldy. Glebonge is stronger than me in the SMP. Wow. Surely he's the GOAT. How am I? I'm good, dude. How are you? Give you skin ideas? Dude, I got no idea. You're the short equivalent of 6'3". Yeah, pretty much. You said it so confident. What? A tall, towering 5'4"? Or the bottom 2 percentile? Oh yeah, I have mad confidence. Do you have any picks for being good at finding high players to play worse when it's bad load? Because I'm high for SP, I don't know. Why would I pick some first? I mean, as long as you're not losing, then it's not the biggest deal in the world. But, not really. Like, I just play... Like, sometimes I'll overextend on a lower tier player to try and drop them and, you know, like, not waste time, but... If you really want to do, like, a good Dura... Ooh! If you really want to do a good Dura gap, then, you know, just play consistent. In general, or is that just advertising? Just open a ticket. It's a contact ticket. And then, yeah, you can ping me there. Oh, that Coley is better than Swite? Yeah, I would say he is. I mean, he's better overall. Swite wins UHC and hacks, and I think that's it, right? He wins Crystal too, but Coley wins everything else. Coley wins SMP, Coley wins Sword, Coley wins Diamond Pot, Coley wins Nev Pot, Mace. Is there another game that I'm forgetting? I don't think there's another game that I'm forgetting. What debate fires you up the most? I'm trying to think. I don't know, whenever someone, like, says that, like, an absolute bot is good, like a low tier 2 had, like, tier 1 potential, but they just, like, don't, that makes me mad. Or, like, not actually mad, but... Swite's high tier 2, Coley's low tier 2. To be fair, I don't really think Swite is as good as his tier says. I think Coldy would probably beat him. If not, then they're equal. But yeah, I think Coldy would probably beat him. You know who the best SMP player of all time is? Including Marlowe or not including Marlowe? Including Marlowe, definitely Marlowe. But not including Marlowe, I would say myself. McWet Paper. Nedpot player of all time? Probably like, I don't know. I don't really know Nedpot that well. I would say like Kyla's Stealth Reflex or Debbie. Not including Marlowe, I would say myself then. Do you think Serg with cheats would beat Marlowe? No, because I'm gonna be real, they both cheat, but even with cheats, Serg wasn't really the greatest player. I think Marlowe's cheating. I would say so. But, you know, if she can disprove it with her newest video, then good for her. How do you gain pressure in a trade, even on low HP? Well, you see, there's more factors to a trade than just health, right? There's the momentum that you have, like the positioning, your shields, your saturation, all that stuff. Like whether or not you have a totem. Like, if I have more momentum on someone, and they have, like, no momentum, then I can almost guarantee myself pressure. Like, this guy's holding F, so I can jump in at him and get pressure like that. Because I have high momentum. He doesn't. Using Rat for cheats, yeah, for sure. Do you delay after holding W for a bit? What do you mean? How do you jump reset so smooth? Yeah, kind of. I just, like, delay it with my hits. I'll, like, jump right before I hit, and that kind of helps, too, but it's just, like, kind of a muscle memory thing. Sure, that's where you're allowed to cheat just so people cheat there instead. Yeah, but, like, it depends on the cheats, like, whether it's soft cheats or... I mean, shit, bro. Tier list now is basically where you're allowed to cheat. It's not like anyone gets SS. Do you delay for a split second after holding W? Not really. I base it more off my hits and when I think they're gonna hit. Give me 1v1 axe. My idea is super cool. I'm accepting duels from viewers, so if you just send a duel, I'll accept it if you're first duel. We need a brand new tier list. We need spawn player tier list, dude. That'd be so tough. Can you show each feather client by mod? Feather client won't let me import codes. I'm not gonna do all that right now. That'd just take too long. Too much time. I think a rapid trigger keyboard will help a lot. Rapid trigger isn't even allowed for tier tests. I think it's also called... It's called... Oh my god, I forget the name of it. It's on that Razer keyboard. There's another name for it. Oh my god, I completely forget. Spacing out. How long do you train your aim? I don't train my aim at all. Can you fight Swite in SMP? He didn't want to fight me for the video. I'm gonna be real, it's probably because he kind of wants to Snap Tap, yeah. He wants to maintain his reputation as, like, the best shield player. And I don't mean to say that, you know, he's bad at it, but, I mean, I don't blame him at all. Ask Rai why rapid trigger is not allowed. Because Rai says that rapid trigger / snap tap is a macro, which is really funny. And then, like, by definition, it's not a macro. Dude, I'm gonna be so real. Rai, I talked to him about it. This guy was so rude. I don't understand. Like, he was just such an asshole about it. I mean, I was, like, giving him, you know, like, logical, sound reasoning about why I think he's wrong. And he was just being so rude the entire time. He was calling me stupid, saying, you know, I can't admit I'm wrong, even though, you know, I think most people would agree he's in the wrong about it. He said, what SnapTap is that it's a script that runs on your computer, which is so non-specific, and at that point, it would make it so, like, everything at that point should just be a cheat. And he never really gave me any good reasoning, so... Think rapid cheats? Yeah, absolutely. Do you shield spam during a trade or not? I shield when I think I can gain momentum out of it. Or, like, pressure out of it. Like, if I can get pressure from using my shield, then yeah, I'll definitely use it. Or I'll just use it to help, like, break their pressure. It's situational, but yeah. What's momentum? Like your velocity, how fast you're moving. Dude, this guy's playing with me, but it's whatever, you guys. Here, pops at least. What do you think is the only difference? Do you think that the only difference between a high tier 3 and low tier 2 is game sense? There's pretty much no difference between... with the current standards, the game sense of a high tier 3 and the game sense of Marlow is pretty much the same. Like, I'm not gonna lie, every new gen player has just like the worst game sense you can imagine. In Corrupt Noob's video, did you give in to him or not? What do you mean? Everything in Corrupt Noob's video was completely scripted. I've been a huge fan of your SMP kit still since long. Mass times velocity and momentum. Yeah, it's more like velocity's accurate. Also, thank you. Sorry, I was completely zoned out. Thanks for the support, bro. I appreciate it. Game sense doesn't matter? Yeah, pretty much. At this point, yeah. Are you gonna tier test? Nope. Not really. Don't plan on it. Oh, wait. Let me clear my pings real quick. Where did I get pinged? Oh. Give me 1 second, chat. Let me advertise my stream. I gotta switch to different content. Probably not. I just like, playing for fun. Being a good PvPer. What's the longest fight in SMP I've had? Probably, like, round. Probably like a 50-minute round. Total tier test time, probably like 4 hours. Because, cross-region used to be a thing. So I would have to fight people on 2 regions. With really long round times. And I'm not doing all that. Okay, you gotta go. Have a good stream. Thanks, bro. Thanks for popping. Whoa, I just stuttered. Thanks for popping in, dude. First time playing SMP, can I duel you? I'm not that bad. Yeah, if you send a duel, I'll try and accept it if you're the first one. If you're too close to your opponent and they start critting the hell out of you, what do? First off, never get too close to your opponent and get crit out like that without being able to peek crit back. Second off, it depends on who your opponent is. If they have good KB control, then you want to peek crit back, shield, and then like curl. But if they don't have good KB control, you can try and go for a hit select and then like sprint hit them away. Can I train you? You can buy lessons for about $30 in SMP. Can I 1v1 you? You gotta go. Sorry, dude. If I 1v1'd everyone who said they had to go, everyone starts saying they have to go. What's your honest opinion on Marlow's accusation situation? She's probably cheating. If she can somehow prove that she isn't with her newest video, then yeah, then she's not, but can I give some tips for aim? Aim is not my specialty. It's like the one thing I can't give tips on. Aim is my absolute like worst aspect in Minecraft. If you stop playing for one day and lose all your skill, why is that? Couldn't tell you, dude. Probably you just haven't been playing long enough. You're not used to having your like playing differently. It's the best game to practice on. I would say sword. I really enjoyed practicing sword. Is using a non-KB sword in a close trade useful? I actually made a YouTube short on that, so if you want to look at that, yeah. But yeah, short answer, yes. It makes their vertical KB smaller, so that means you can do crits and make it so they are like they have a harder time peak critting. Can you make a new SMP guide? My old one is outdated. I say most of the stuff in there isn't really outdated, but some of it is, but most of it isn't. So I think it's kind of kept up. But I definitely could make a better one. I've considered it, but Tung God 67. What a tough name. Shield team Axis Q and I keep mistiming the disabling. I try to force my opponents into a spot where they have to shield. So, like if I sprint hit him here and he doesn't shield right there, I would get a combo on him. So I kind of just assume he'd have to shield there. Is it true going from high tier 4 SMP kit to low tier 3 is hard? I mean, I'm not the kind of guy to ask, so. Is mending to 350 Dura a good decision? I would say mend to 320, and then make sure everything is like... It just depends on how many balls you have as well, but make sure everything's like kept up after that, so you can, you know, like be sure that you get a good mend. Yeah, how long did I mend live for? Loki's starting to get tired. You know if the new Logitech mouse is banned? It's actually pointless because it can't double click. No, that's definitely not banned. I mean, at least I would assume it is because changing D bounce time on mice is allowed. So, can you accept my duel after this? I was too imposed. Just press S. If you send first, sure. I'm accepting duels from whoever sends first. This guy plays very strange. It's like he makes mistakes, so I just full send it and then get bored. Skip between Ninok and Marlow if Ninok sets a higher one of these score. I think Marlow would 4-0 him, to be honest. Do I always do these kind of streams? I do them fairly often. That guy went in a duel, poor guy. How many hours a day do you think you need to train to improve your skill? You can do it in 1 hour a day. Sense and DPI, 80% sense, 800 DPI. W win by 2 Toon Gods 7. Where's your name come from? How did you come up with it? I didn't even make it. I mommed it. Pretty funny. Some people say Ninner could get 4-2 or 4-1 by Marlow. Marlow's just at this point kind of impossible to get around on because no one's gonna beat her in mechanics. Like there's no mechanic anyone can beat her in. And at that point, it's just a game sense game. So neither of them have like that impressive game sense. But I say Marlow, her mechanics are good enough to like be consistently better than his. So it's not really like gonna be much of a challenge for her, in my opinion. The reason I do so well against Marlow is because of game sense diff. How good do you think Ray is, and do you think he deserves Tier 1? His scores definitely show that he deserves Tier 1 based off like who he fought, but I think a lot of the people he fought weren't playing or weren't as good at Equal Ping when he fought them, so I think he kind of got like a easy tier and just got away with it, but it is what it is. I mean, he was pretty good. I don't think he was tier 1 skill, but he earned a tier 1, I would say. Because you won't let me reduel you? Yeah, it's got too many people set in duels. He's a solid hiker too? Yeah, for sure. Who do you think will win, Freaky or Corrupt? I mean, Freaky beat him. Corrupt was never really that great. So, it's kind of hard to say. I think Corrupt is kind of lucky getting hiker too. Since when did you start playing Minecraft PvP? I thought you asked that. When I read that, I read it like I never play Minecraft PvP, so I was like super confused. But yeah, I've been playing Minecraft PvP since like late 2022. Having to right click instead of crouching for shield feels uncomfortable. You get used to it. What advice would you give to a beginner to develop better shield timing? Shield when you need to. Don't shield just to like make them go for it, because that's gonna make you mess up. You want to shield. Is he giving up? Okay. Oh, I guess not. Here, I'll let him crit me. I'm not mean. Okay. Tiger was prime. Yeah, I did. Is stacking hits good? What do you mean stacking hits? I'm not really sure what that means. Is UHC a good mode for hopper practicing, like to get muscle memory? Definitely. Absolutely. Chat, I'm getting tired, I'm not gonna lie. Almost in live for 2 hours. A lot longer than I thought, to be honest. Playstyle matter in SMP kit. I saw Hydra 3, the other through the aggressive, and you play so fast and chill. It does matter. It depends on who you're playing against. Like, if you play against someone who is better than you at one aspect, you want to play it. Like, let's say you play against someone who's better than you at melee, you want to play for a more defensive playstyle, just because, like, you're more likely to do well, not, taking melee trades through an aggressive playstyle. So that's just kind of why you want to do that. I mean, for me, when I'm playing, usually I'll be out meleeing my opponents, but when I'm not, I play defensive. At least when I try to win. How do you improve in Diamond Pot? KB control is super important. Once you get good potting, it's pretty like simple to get better. Now what I learned was, learning sword and learning the fundamentals of melee is super helpful. And you definitely want to learn sword. And once you understand sword, you'll understand diamond a lot. Because it's kind of the same melee, just with speed too. Oh, that was kind of close. What is vertical KB and how important is it for starting combos and trades up close? Vertical KB is just how much KB you take, like, upwards. Do you think Freaky will get tier 1? Nope. How many hours of sleep do you get? It kind of depends. I do online school, so I don't really have like a early time I need to wake up at usually. Who do you think is the best low tier 2 besides Ninwork? That's a difficult question. Maybe Crazy Crafter, but I know he's washed, so maybe like Nlock. But I'm honestly not sure who all the tier 2s are right now. I honestly don't know how good, what's it called is. Error. GG's. Do I do any job? No, I do not have a job. However, I do train people in PvP, and that pays pretty well, to be honest. Will you try to get back your high tier 1 position? Nope, I am officially retiring from Pure List. Can Prime Swipe beat Prime Colby? It depends on the game mode. Do you touch grass? Nope. Ooh, of the lineup you said, probably Crazy Crafter. Maybe Enlock. Enlock's pretty decent, I think. Does spawn player low-key get cooked by Theobald and Sword? I wouldn't say cooked. He beat me in the video, but I think if I were to play good, then I could go equal. Theo's really good. SMP, I would say Coldy would beat him. How did Coldy even get third place? Coldy's really good overall. People sleep on him because he's EU, they don't see him like play as much. And he's also just like not as consistent at, you know, certain game modes. Like Swite is better than him at UHC and Axe, and those are like his two like real game modes. But Coldy doesn't have like a main game mode to my knowledge. I know he plays UHC and he's good at it, but I don't think that's like plays it. Yeah, Coldy's a lot better than people think. Theobald versus me and Cart, yeah, I'd get destroyed. Who do you think is the best SMP player of all time? Including Marlowe? Definitely Marlowe. But if we're not including Marlowe, I would say myself. Can you do a Q&A stream? Brother ever streams Q&A stream. Love talking to chat, answering their questions. Unless it's like the same question, like how tall are you, how old are you, over and over. But I love answering like unique questions. Do you think the restriction wave of the Hydra 3 troop being biased besides Maul being there? Not really. I mean, I think definitely more people should be on them. Yo, what's up? Season, you're Season 40. Cap DNA lol. DNA lol cheating too. Do you prefer stun web or a normal web? Stun webs, they're definitely easier for me. Well, not necessarily even easier, but they're like just better. You remember Minemen? Yeah, I know Minemen. He's a cool guy. I don't know him that well, but he's a pretty talented PvPer. Is DNAL from Asia? No, DNAL is from NA. Is Rapture cheating? Yep. Have you used Lunar Client? I have used Lunar Client. I get better FPS with Feather. I also just like the way Feather's laid out more. This guy is really addicted to crouching using Swift Sneak. I don't think he knows that's not the meta. Prime DNA or current Marlowe? Current Marlowe. Crouch tick demon. I wouldn't call it crouch ticking, but yeah, he's a crouching wizard. Ugh. Chat, I'm tired. What are my keybinds? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, G, R, mouse button, mouse button. Probably has a curved spine. That's so true. I want to where someone clipped DNAL and said tier 1 cheater. I don't understand if DNAL will cheat. Yep. DNAL did cheat. He used Triggerbot. What's my screen time? Too much to count. Got no idea, dude. I do not track my screen time. If I did, I'd probably be embarrassed to look at it. Freaky Fang is a crouch demon? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't fight Freaky Fang that often. I haven't been live for 2 hours. I'll duel this guy. Give me 1v1. Yeah, just send me a duel on my own. Do you play any other games? I do sometimes, but not like, I don't main them. I play like Roblox occasionally, Hollow Knight, I love Hollow Knight. Mostly the other games I play are like single player games. I play Fortnite sometimes, but only just for fun with friends. Who do you think the best UHC player of all time is? Definitely Swite, like, it's not even close. Jeff Silksong, I do, I 100%ed it, like, the first week it came out. Who would win an SMP? You or Arstra both prime? I would say me. You play Minecraft? No, I don't. Hate this game. What would you consider a good time to shield? I like to shield right after I break my opponent's shield. And the reason I do that is because if I break their shield first, like here, I'm obviously just trying to sacrifice my shield to get pressure, but if I break his first, this guy has bad spacing, so first shield sacrifice isn't that bad of a play here. But if I break his shield first, I'll... Oh, I don't have hunger. I'll shield right after, and that... Where do you just go? Why Mao or Coldy? I would say Coldy. I thought you would said Coldy was better than Swite and SMP. Yeah, I did. Can you give tips for strafing and how to react to strafing? For strafing, dude, I just press the keys, I'm not gonna lie. I like to strafe until I think they miss a hit, and then I'll go the other direction to confuse them, so they can't adapt as easily. Countering strafing, it's all aim. If I'm getting strafed out, I just, like, take a breather, and then try and peek crit. Like, I'll take a second to just, like, focus on landing the peek crit. What tier do you think Theo would get in UHC? High tier 3, for sure. He's pretty good. If I'm being a little crazy, I think he has a chance at low tier 2. New duels on MC PvP Club. Maybe another time, not the stream. Doing only mine men the stream. With Theobald, with Theobald B tier 2 and sword, definitely. Right turn mouse acceleration off. Thing that, yeah, I know. My sword aim was terrible, but my mace aim was actually a lot worse even after adjusting. You probably just have to adapt to it. I'm sure you're just used to playing with mouse acceleration, so. What's my favorite subject in school? Definitely math. Love math. What's the skill gap between high tier 5 and low tier 4, as well as high tier 3 and low tier 2? Right now, in SMP, skill gap between high tier 3 and low tier... Oh, I don't have strength. High tier 3 and low tier 2 is pretty high. Low tier 4 and high tier 5, basically the same thing, except low tier 4s are just, like, slightly more competent. They have, like, a little bit better aim. And, like, they pretend like they know what they're doing. What do you think? Do you think the Spear Cat hit will be... Oh, wow. I cannot speak tonight, guys. Was it D short? That shit was fire. I don't know if Spear is gonna get added. I think it should be, to be honest, but... I don't think it's, like, that important of a thing to add. I don't want to do mend. It's gonna take too long. I'd rather lose a no mend than win a mend. Ooh. Jeez. Mace can get added, Spear should, definitely. Do you think Coldy has potential to get high tier 1 sword? Probably not, but I think if he practiced, he could. Why did you retire? Was it because you retired school? I'm just tired of fighting cheaters over and over. Isn't fun. You know, there's nothing really left for me to do. SMP tier, probably like high tier 4. He has decent melee, but he doesn't like know how to play SMP. I think it's self-explanatory. Or pretty obvious. Go to sleep 2 a.m. Guess the same for you? Yeah, it is almost 2 a.m. for me. Is Ninor 15 a cheater? Wouldn't doubt it, to be honest, but there's not like really any hard proof, but I don't know. I think he's definitely suspicious, but can I say we're boys? Me and Sir Fly, we're boys. Gotcha, man. Did he just pearl? I don't know where he just sent his pearl. Am I gonna... Can I no pearl this guy? That'd be kind of funny. That was a bit of a delayed reaction, don't you think, man? I'm gonna win to armor Dura. I'm gonna break his leather armor. Does it have Dura? Okay. He jumped off. Bye, dog. Bye, bro. Was Janik the best low tier 1 SMP? Definitely not. He had no competition when he played. Do you think Kyla has cheats or used to cheat? Probably. No idea if she does now. Couldn't tell you. What tiers would Theo get if he trained up for a month every game outside Crystal? Dude, you could probably get high to 3 in almost every game out. Like, for sure. He's really talented. It's my skin a femboy. It is not a femboy, it is a girl skin, but for the smaller hitbox, you know. You think there's any saving of Minecraft PvP from cheating? I think if, you know, the tier list was, like, willing to SS people, then maybe, but they don't SS anyone. They also don't have the greatest quality of SSers most of the time. Like, I know some of the SSers are pretty good. Which software do I use for a pull macro? It's called Spawn Player software. I've made it. It's a Python script. Do I like Mace? Nope. It's not how it works. What are you talking about? You think it's the best axe player of all time? I mean, it's definitely Yosemite. How obvious is Rapture? Bro, that is like... The only thing more obvious he could be using is like fly hacks and like... That's about it, bro. People will... He'll 7-block reach first, hit someone, and people will probably say he's legit. I think the only other thing he could be using is like fly hacks, and then people will probably say he found a bug on the server or something. Best Hollow Knight boss? Absolute Radiance is fun, but I think the best experience for a player is probably like Mantis Lords, and I prefer Sisters of Battle because I just find it more chaotic and fun. But Mantis Lords is just such a fun duel, or not duel, boss. It doesn't feel like a bullet hell because you have to attack the bullets flying at you, so you have to like play very smart. Should Loki run Pokemon after you tire? From high tier 1, I'm not running Pokemon. My DPI in cents, 800 DPI, 80 cents. Use any resource packs? I use a pack that lowers my shield, my totem, and my fire. Just join, sorry if you're late. I'm actually getting ready to end soon. Do I goon every day? You know. FOV, 95. What do you use to record so smoothly? I use OBS. I have some pretty decent settings, but every day, yeah, I was kidding, bro. Still. Hello, yeah, what's up? I couldn't beat Hollow Knight even my friend told me what to do. I love Hollow Knight. Such a good game. I should maybe do a boss run stream one day. That'd be fun. You have a mod that makes shielding faster. Nope, that'd be a cheat. Keybinds 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, G, R, mouse button. In order of 1 to 9. Prime Surge or Kermit Marlowe? Prime Surge would be like bottom 5 players. Because he cheated. You have a kid, or is that just a joke? I do not have a kid, I'm 17. What do you think of Legendary? Pretty talented player. He has low ping too, so we can take advantage of that. Good guy. Pretty chill. Do you agree Marlo cheats? Probably. I'm just kind of waiting for her response video to see. I think a lot of people are hoping Marlo doesn't cheat. A lot of people reach for 5? What do you mean? Oh, you mean the keybind. I don't know, I just find it kind of easy. It's just comfortable for me. Maybe you have small hands. Or maybe you have a big keyboard. That's true. That's also a thing. Am I gay? No, I'm not. Yo, this guy's got my skin on and my shield on. Respect. Do you think Flame has tier 2 potential? Definitely. Your head movement is kind of sus. Oh, yeah. What do you think about updating Minecraft from OpenJL to Open? Oh, he got... Did he get... Oh, he did get... What? That guy was not cheating. No way he was cheating. You know the texture pack makes the sword appear that it swings faster to the point where they're going at. Isn't that just... I heard that's just a thing from T-Bot. What's the story behind the profile picture? It's a picture of my skin, and someone custom made it and sent it to me. I've been using it for like 4 years. You think you need super fast keybinds to be good? To a certain extent, yeah. Definitely need to be fast. They don't need to be like the most hyper optimized, but you do need to be fast at that. How good is Flame Frags? He's like high tier 2 skill at Diamond SMP. He's actually really good. Why are you banned? Dude, how could I tell you? I am white. Why does it not say corrupt noob is peak low tier 1? He did not get his peak tier. He did not defend his tier, and he didn't hold it enough for enough time. Aim for better aim and perfect sense. I like my sense. I think just tips for better aim is use your movement to help direct your aim as well. Like, I don't see a lot of people do that. What just happened? If I unretired, could you get tier 1 again? If I fought cheaters, no. If I fought legit players only, yes. It's just... I'm not answering that. Play on EU? I'm actually getting ready to go to bed, so probably won't be swapping to EU. What's my specs? See in the top right here. My crosshair indicators look so wonky. If you want to look back at them, just pause the video or pause the stream and go back. What sensitivity do I use? 800 DPI, 80 cents. Why do people shield? It stops your movement? Not necessarily. If you jump and shield, if you like sprint jump and shield at the same time, you do go a bit faster. You also aren't meant to be shielding for that long of a time. Or if you're at like a 3-block range. Is there anything you regret in the tier list? Not getting tier 1 UHC. You regret that. Will I ever be top 10 MC tiers? Probably not, because I am retiring from MC tiers. Haven't had enough of just fighting cheaters all day. Proper training, by the way. You could probably get high to 3 every game mode. What age do you think you'll get carpal tunnel? Never, I'm too strong for that. You think Naquar is legit? I have no idea. Don't know anything about him. Bro, Pearl? Pearling is for losers, dude. Danik sneaking into top 5? I don't know, that's crazy work. What do you do after retiring? Make content. Love making content. What's tier mine Crystal? Low tier 3. Will you play Dreams tier list if he goes through with making his own tier list? Nope. That shit is going to blow ass. How does anyone even test, like, get like 5 and use game mode like Sword or Axe? I don't even know. Would you play an ELO type of list? I'm not sure. Do you think you could beat Revise if we 1v1? For sure. Crystal, this guy's on 200 ping. I better not lose. That'd be embarrassing. Maybe he's the GOAT. I don't know. The only game done in Minecraft. Not often. You still use Pearl or Architect or not? Yeah, definitely. Oh. I think you wanted a screenshot. Do you have a girlfriend? No, I do not. Married to the grind. The hell is that hotbar? It's fire. Dual swipe. Not planning on it. Get ready to go to bed. Pretty late. If it's mixed cheers, no bias, sort of unfair and test with it. Maybe. Alright, fine. Swipe sent me bridge. I'm gonna mog swipe and bridge. I bet he's watching my stream too. I'm gonna mog you. Is tier 2 diamond pop boosted right now? Yes, but I think they're doing like a re-eval turn. Okay, so we're retacking. Okay, you know what? I'll let him get the goal. You know what? No. That was intentional. Why did Swipe not fight me? He didn't want to, which is, you know, fair enough. He's his own person. He didn't make that decision for himself. But I think it would have been better if a video if Swipe fought me, but he did not want to, so that's up to him. Gets mogged? Nah, you just wait. Am I gonna face reveal in the future? Maybe 1 million subs. Oh my god, I just completely choked that. Okay, I thought I was gonna land that for a second. Am I the youngest person to get high tier 1? I believe I was. when I got it at I think 14 or 13. So I'm not sure. Oh my god. Okay. I'm not getting 5 out in bridge. Adapt, bro? Bro, I'm adapting, I'm adapting. I didn't realize he was just jumping over that. Oh my god. Chat, I'm in a stream. Chat. Chat. Chat, I'm in a stream. That was so funny. No way that just happened. Alright, I'm going to bed. Good night, guys. Thanks everyone for coming out. Hope to see you all in the next video. Or the next stream. It's okay, man. You're a bridge main? Oh, I heard. Alright. Watch out. Bye-bye.